this is a question on algebra. It says a function fn is defined for all positive real values of n such that f of n plus 2 is equal to f of n plus 1 plus f of n. So we have f of n plus 2 is equal to f of n plus 1 plus f of n. So this simply means that each term is equal to the sum of the previous two terms. This is nothing but the Fibonacci series, right? Where the first term and the second term are 1. So this is 1 comma 1. The next term will be the sum of the previous two. So it comes out to be 2. Next term is going to be the sum of the previous two terms. So this is 3. Next term is the sum of the previous two terms, which is 2 plus 3, that is 5. Then we get 8, then we get 13, we get 21, we get 34, and so on. So this is the Fibonacci series that we are talking about. Now, we are asked to calculate the highest common factor of f of 12 and f of 30. Now, f of 12 is, it is possible to calculate, but if we look at f of 30, we will have to do a lot of calculations. So there has to be some pattern or some logic behind this, because the question is very tricky. It may force you in order to calculate the value of f of 30, and f of 12 is easier to calculate because writing down these many numbers only, we have reached f of 9. So it may force you down to calculate the value of f of 30. But let's say if this was f of 12 and f of 300, then that definitely meant that there is going to be some pattern. So let's try to look at the pattern. So this is f of 1. This is f of 3. Let's say 4, 5, 6. This is f of 6. This is f of 6, f of 9. Okay. So let's calculate the HCF of f of 6 and f of 9, which means let's calculate the HCF of 8 and 34. The HCF of 8 and 34 is 2. So HCF of and 2 represents which sequence? It represents f of 3, right? In these numbers, 2 represents f of 3. So HCF of f of 6 and f of 9 is f of 3. So actually, while we are trying to calculate f of n and f of p HCF, their corresponding values HCF will be the f of HCF of these two numbers. So can we say HCF of f of a and f of b is f of HCF of a and b, right? Let's try another number. Let's try another pair in order to confirm this. This is f of 4 and this is f of 8. So HCF of f of 4 and f of 8, which implies HCF of 3 and 21. This implies HCF is 3. So the HCF of 3 and 21 is 3. Now 3 represents f of 4. So the HCF of 4 and 8 is 4. Hence the HCF of f of 4 and f of 8 is f of 4. Now, had you not known if you don't believe in the pattern, or had you not known this before, this question was a little difficult to solve. So find the highest common factor of f of 12 and f of 30. So what is the HCF of 12 and 30? It is 6. So the HCF has to be f of 6. So f of 6, that is C, is the right answer.